Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you. Look forward to the blessings and even be able to dodge some things that might be coming your way. Now, as you guys know, or some of you may know, the newsletter, Mental Chatter Musings newsletter, has changed to interactive. So it is no longer written. If you go to Facebook, to All Things E-Ray, that is the group for Mental Chatter Musings interactive newsletter, where you can find your horoscopes, you can learn astrology, or tips and resources for astrology, literary tips and resources, healing tips and resources, the updated or current news maybe going on in the literary industry, and things like that. There's plenty of things that actually come through the newsletter, and with it now being interactive, you have a closer connection to me, I'll say that, and you learn a lot more. Now, this week we have several things going on. As always, you can check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting. If you'd like to participate in Freestyle Friday, just contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club on Facebook. Every Monday and Friday, you can live an intentional life with LaJill Hunt and the crew, where you can talk about your intentions and things like that, so you can help bring your things that you are wanting to bring into fruition, into manifestation, or you're able to manifest those things. So it's a wonderful group that keeps you basically encouraged, and helps you to connect to the inner self. So it's a great group. You can check them out Monday and Friday at 8:30 a.m. through 11 a.m. Let's see, next week this week, we also have on Thursday a book discussion with Diamond's World, where Kima B will be discussing The Free Game. So if you have read The Free Game, or even if you haven't and you plan on reading it, you might want to join the in-depth discussion, just as long as you're not opposed to hearing spoilers. And last but not least, you can always check out Murder, Mayhem, and Mysteries every Saturday at typically at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where they discuss things all murder, mayhem, and mysteries. Stop by and check it out. Now, let's go ahead and get into our astrology, and following will be the tarot portion of your reading. Thank you so much. Let's get it started. Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here to give you your astrology portion of your tarot reading for the week of October 10th, 2021. Now, today, the sun is in Libra at 17 degrees. There may be some sort of conflict or issue, blockage, or something like that resolved through a relationship or partnership. With the help of a mediator or a caring individual, this could see peace restored or problems resolved in an area where you've been suffering some sort of hardship. Any placements in Libra between 14 and 20 degrees, Gemini, Aquarius, you can see blessings in those areas. Okay, and those blessings could come by way of some sort of, I'd say, short distance travel, communication, siblings, or your networks of people. Something going on with a goal you're trying to accomplish, possibly even with friends and social groups. It's going to bear fruit. Your relationships are really going to bear fruit for you there, if you have placements in Libra between 14 and 20 degrees, Gemini, or even Aquarius. Now, although there's a challenge or effort required due to the sun being coupled with Mars, you're still getting that help, and it might be like kind of like a one hand washes the other type of thing. So if this is the case, your areas of opportunity and assistance where you probably can expect this is coming through communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, and it could be aspecting you directly. Maybe you're assisting someone with play, with a creative endeavor. Maybe you're assisting a romantic partner. Maybe you're assisting a child or someone younger than you. Or maybe they are assisting you. Okay? So something there is being resolved. Now, while Uranus in Taurus at 13 degrees brings something sudden, it will aspect the moon in Sagittarius. So it could be shocking, surprise money, resources lent to you because of your skills, what you think and preach. It could involve travel or someone at a distance from you. You know, if you have any aspects in Taurus or Sagittarius between 10 and 16 degrees, you can expect some type of something shocking in career to show up, you know, that has to do with either a romantic partner, a child, or a creative endeavor. Okay, that's coming up in career and mastery for you. Something shocking surfacing. So do you have any angles in Taurus or Sagittarius between 10 and 16 degrees? Because if so, this can work out for you. Now, the moon in Sagittarius is sextile Jupiter in Aquarius and can bring lucky opportunities and assistance during Sunday evening, right around 22 degrees. So if you have any placements in Sagittarius between 19 and 25 degrees, you can reap some type of rewards in the form of romance, creative endeavors, and children, and getting assistance through one of those relationships right around that 22 degree mark, between 19 and 25. Okay, some lucky opportunity or assistance coming to help you out. Now, because Saturn is going direct today, it's going to place some type of restrictions or responsibilities on you, but don't allow yourself to be manipulated by someone's charm. If you have any placements in Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio between 3 and 9 degrees, you can expect someone in a relationship trying to, you know, maybe manipulate you in career or in home and family. If you have any aspects between 3 and 9 degrees. So you want to really watch out for that. I'm so glad I don't have those angles. But you definitely want to look out for that, Leo. Now, that being said, this is not a single transit. It starts today. You've already been feeling the energies this weekend, this past weekend. But Saturn is going to be in Aquarius for quite some time, even next year. Right now you have Jupiter here until December, around December 18th or something like that, helping to bring in those lucky assistance and opportunities. But eventually it's going to leave, and you're going to only have Saturn there. You're going to have restrictions and responsibilities on you in relationships. And it's going to clash with home and family and career. So you want to work on those relationships while you can and make the best out of them. So with Jupiter there, up until like December the 18th, you're going to receive lucky assistance and opportunities by way of restrictions and responsibilities being placed on you that are going to prove fruitful for you and bring blessings to you within your networks of people, with your neighbors, with your siblings, with your friends, with your social groups, helping you to accomplish goals, communicating blessings to you. Your relationships are really going to work for you because Saturn has been there making you put in the work. Karma is there. The karma you've built up, the good karma you've built up with friends, social groups, siblings, and things like that, it's going to benefit you. People are going to lend you assistance and opportunities as it pertains to what you think and preach, your morals, your education and skills, your philosophy, offering you opportunities to even travel because of creative endeavors, because of romantic partners. You might be pulling in at a distance from you. Of course, they're liking you for lower vibrational reasons because they're at a distance from you. They don't really know you. They just might like you because your hair is long, your butt is big, your eyes are cute, you know, whatever. You're intelligent, you speak great, you know. Either way, it's aspected all the rest of the year. They're going to be coming for you. Even lucky opportunities and assistance because of your children. That's more likely probably governmental, and things like that. But that's neither here nor there. It's aspecting for the rest of the year. Let's move along to Monday. Leo, my Leo kings and queens, on Monday, the sun is in Libra at 18 degrees, and your ambitions, your talent, and your hard work could have something offered to you, could see something offered to you. This is your opportunity to take the lead in communication, to take the lead as it pertains to siblings, to take, forge forward and be the person to take the lead with neighbors, take the lead with your social groups, your networks of people, maybe even short distance travel. Maybe you're taking the lead and working on your talents, your hard work, your ambitions. Okay. Somebody's going to offer you that opportunity. It could be a sibling. It could be someone in your networks of people. It could be a neighbor. Take it. It's offered to you, and it looks good. If you have any aspects between 15 and 21 degrees of Libra, why not? Your areas of assistance are Leo and Sagittarius. Maybe it's got to do with a romantic partner, a creative endeavor, or going out and having fun. Maybe you're going to be the one to drive everybody around to go have fun. The South Node is there in Sagittarius in one of the areas of opportunity. So it could be something gluttonous or lower vibration, or just you going out and having fun. Maybe you're taking the lead and initiating this. Either way, take the lead. In the afternoon on Monday, Capricorn at 2 degrees will aspect the North Node in Gemini. For you, those placements between 0 and 5 degrees of Capricorn and Gemini are pushing you toward your highest aspirations as it pertains to friends, goals, and social groups. And it is directly aspecting your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. It's a fated area for you. You may have the opportunity to be of service to someone, to work for someone. Okay? That's aspecting you, and it's fate. It's fated. All right? Now, on Tuesday, the sun, let me go back and tell you what degrees those are too with this fated degree. Okay, 0 to 5. Okay, 0 to 5 degrees between Gemini and Capricorn. Okay, you can be expecting that. Now, on Tuesday, the sun is in Libra at 19 degrees. And it says, continue to be wise, peaceful, humble. Keep your chakras aligned. Don't let anybody take you out of your square. You're protected by a higher power, either a person of more prestige and power than you, or even both in the energetic realm as well, with your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Particularly if you have placements in Libra between 16 and 22 degrees, you're protected. Okay, so no worries in that situation. I'm really happy to see that angle, by the way. Offering that protection to my Leos, well, everyone, who has anything in the sector of Libra between 16 and 22 degrees. The sun in Libra also on Tuesday at 19 degrees is going to sextile Juno at 19 degrees Sagittarius. So some opportunity or assistance to partner, to make a commitment, some type of marriage, partnership, coupling with someone, it's bringing opportunities or assistance, but you're having to commit to it. You're having to say, okay, I commit to this, or I will be in this partnership with you for this. But it's got to do with romance, creative endeavors, or children. And the opportunity is coming through your networks of people. It's being communicated to you. It could come through a sibling too, or a neighbor or something like that. But either way, it's something that's offered to you. It might not be a huge amount of money if it's money, but it's still an offer nonetheless. Okay. Now, if you have any placements between 16 and 22 degrees of Sagittarius or Libra, you can expect this to be coming your way. on Tuesday. Now, also on Tuesday, we got a few squares. Let's talk about those. The Sun in Libra at 19, the Sun in Libra, it's going to clash with the Moon in Capricorn, or Mercury in Libra, I'm sorry. It's going to clash with the Moon in Capricorn at 13 degrees. So, you're something about communication, maybe even with a sibling, maybe even with a neighbor, someone in your networks of people, even during short distance travel, is going to clash with your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Be careful when you're driving to work. Be careful when you're being of service to others. Watch what you say. Pay attention to the road. Don't argue while driving. Don't even participate in any arguments with anybody. Like, what for? Why? Why even indulge someone or even give them your energy when you don't have to? If you have any placements in Libra or Capricorn between 10 and 16 degrees, you know, why even give somebody the pleasure of getting your chakras out of alignment? You've got things to manifest, Leo, and you know this. You know, you always have some type of goal you're trying to accomplish. Stay on track. Don't let anybody throw you off, because the people that are trying to throw you off, you know, they're doing it for a reason, because they know you're the sun. They know you shine regardless, and they don't want you to, but they can't stop you because you're the sun. You know, you burn your enemies. So, you know, that's how it is. And you don't have to even do the burning. Let karma do that. Let Saturn handle all of that right now. You lay back and focus on forging forward and extending your lineage. Okay? Now, the moon is going to square the sun in Libra. So that challenge is going to be highlighted where you're having that issue with someone in the areas of Libra and Capricorn squaring, whether it's somebody at work, where you're of service to somebody, someone in your networks of people talking crap about you, a sibling, someone in your, you know, a neighbor, whoever it is, it's going to be highlighted on Tuesday. That square is there. Okay. So around 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening, that's where you could see that clash if you have any placements in Libra or Capricorn between between 16 and I'd say 22 degrees. Okay. So that's definitely aspecting for you. Now, around 6 or 7 o'clock, Mars is also going to be at 18 degrees, clashing with the moon. So challenges that you're having with communication at work or where you are of service to others, or this could even be about health. It doesn't even have to be about somebody doing something to you. This could be about you driving around the neighborhood, going here and there, hitting up the corner store 18 times to buy a bag of chips, some beer, some candy, some pop, some whatever. You know, it could have to do with that too, because it could be affecting your health. So that could be aspecting you as well, if it's not directly a person in your networks of people, a sibling, what else is this area? Communication while you're driving, you know, any of those things. But that Libra and that Capricorn area is clashing. Okay. Now, on Wednesday, so like I said, don't keep your energies clean. That's how you get your blessings. I've been doing it for years. Keep your energies clean. You don't put anything bad out on people. You let the universe handle that. Okay? Because the universe will handle it. You don't have to do anything. And that keeps your blessings coming because you're not tarnishing your spirit. Okay? Now, the sun in Libra at 20 degrees says dishonesty doesn't bode well for you on this day in particular. You could be outed for being untruthful or gossiping. Okay? If you've been untruthful or gossiping. Okay? Now, the areas that square that area of you being untruthful or gossiping is Cancer and Capricorn squaring Libra. Okay, so work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Things going on behind the scenes, people gossiping about you, people revealing secrets and things like that. Those areas are clashing. Okay, and your area of Libra is communication clashing in that area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. And be careful because that is a work day on Wednesday. It could be someone in your networks of people. It could be a neighbor. It could be a sibling you're clashing with. But something is going on there. So if you've been dishonest, gossiping, untruthful, lying, it could come back to bite you. If you've been telling the truth, you're going to see blessings. You can prove that you have been truthful, you know. And one thing, that's one thing I like about astrology. One way you can prove, you know, that you are truthful are those angles. The sun, the moon, the Mars, the planets tell you exactly what is going on every minute of the day. Okay? So if you're being truthful, the angles will say X, Y, and Z. This is what was going on. This is what was happening. So you can always prove your truth through astrology. Okay? You can see blessings because of this and respect from your colleagues or your peers on Wednesday through a sibling, through communication, through someone in your networks of people, through neighborhoods, helping you to accomplish goals because they realize you're truthful, helping you to expand your message through your networks of people because they know you've been truthful. Your relationships will work out and bode well for you. Leo, your area of Leo is an area of assistance for you. You could even be assisting a sibling. You could even be communicating with a sibling, someone in your networks of people, your neighbor, about going out and having fun, about a romance. You know, maybe you want to go out and have fun and your sibling watches your kids for you. Maybe you watch your siblings' kids because they want to go out and have fun. Maybe you all go out and have fun, you know, and play. But just watch out for the overindulgence because the South Node is there aspecting. But you have those, you know, that assistance and opportunities even in creative endeavors where you have been truthful and that assistance is coming into you. Okay? So no worries if you have been truthful. Now, if you have any placements between 17 and 23 degrees, that's aspecting you. Also, Saturn in Aquarius at 6 degrees, sextiles Venus and Sagittarius at 6 degrees. So some type of restriction or responsibility can generate some sort of money or wind up being a good time for you. This could involve a romance, you know, as well, because Venus is in the mix. But these are your areas of romance, creative endeavors, and children directly aspecting relationships. There's going to be some type of offer from a romantic partner, from someone within a creative sphere, or maybe even your children. Okay, to have a good time. Just don't overindulge too much. On Thursday, the sun in Libra at 21 degrees says, don't let everything be known. Use your discernment in these matters lest you'll be taken advantage of or taken for a ride. Sometimes you have to keep your good news to yourself. You can't tell everybody everything. And in this case on Thursday, it pertains to people who have placements in Libra, Capricorn, or Cancer between 18 and 24 degrees. Okay, if you have any of those placements, don't reveal things to everybody. Don't tell everything to your networks of people, your neighbors, your siblings, everything that's going on behind the scenes as far as you working, being of service to people and things like that. Everything is not everybody's business because some people are going to be hating on your opportunities. Okay, some people in your networks of people are going to be hating on your opportunities, maybe even a sibling, maybe even a neighbor, you know. This is aspecting for you because the area highlighted is communication, siblings, your networks of people, and short distance travel. So that's your area that's going to affect the blessings, the clashes, and the opportunities and assistance. It's a mixed bag. You could get either one. depending on whether you're opening your mouth or whether you're closing it. Okay. Now just watch out at work. Don't reveal secrets. Don't talk to people, tell everybody everything at work or where you're of service to others. Don't reveal things about your health to everybody either. That's not their business. Now, the moon in Aquarius at 10 degrees, because some people will prey on that. Okay. Now, the moon in Aquarius at 10 degrees will sextile Chiron in Aries at 10 degrees. So, that being said, you have some type of assistance or opportunities bringing in or ushering in the healing you're already getting from Chiron in your area of long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and what you preach. And it's healing that area through a relationship, maybe even a friend or someone within a social group. A goal could be accomplished there on Thursday if you have any aspects in Aquarius or Aries between 9 and 13 degrees. No, between 7 and 13 degrees. Ceres and Gemini at 12 degrees will also trine the moon in Aquarius at 12 degrees. So whatever nurturing you've been doing to this area of friends, goals, and social groups, it's going to pay off for you on Thursday. A relationship is going to bode fruitful for you, especially if you have any aspects between 9 and 15 degrees of Gemini or Aquarius. It's a blessing from the past, nurturing that you've done within a partnership. This blessing is well deserved. And like I said, it could see a goal accomplished through friends and social groups. Now, Vesta in Scorpio squares the moon in Aquarius on Thursday as well, at that 12 degree mark, noting some type of promise you've got to make, some type of commitment you've got to make, some type of devotion you've got to have to your area of home and family. That's required. But I just kind of don't see this as a square. Maybe you're putting extra effort in, but I don't see it as a bad thing because Jupiter's there. You know, this could turn out to be a blessing for you. Just be mindful of your propensity to make snap decisions with, you know, in your area of Taurus, which is your area of career or whatever it is you master. Because Lilith and Uranus is there at 13 degrees. So if you have any aspects between 10 and 16 degrees of Taurus, you might be prompted to act too hastily as it pertains to something that has to do with career or whatever it is you master. So please be mindful of that and don't think before you act and speak. Now, also on Thursday, the sun at 21 degrees Libra aspects Neptune and Pisces at 21 degrees. So it's highlighting a dream, some inspiration, your talents maybe, illusions and delusions as well through a partnership. Okay, maybe you get an intuitive hit about something where you knew something was up with somebody, some challenge, something is revealed to you. Because remember, Mars is in Libra still. So you could have some type of intuitive hit about something negative. Maybe you were right and you find out that you were right. Maybe you have bad dreams that day as well. So be mindful of that. You can have bad dreams or a premonition about something challenging. This could also have to do, this could also have to do with your creative talents in Palace. So if you have any placements in Pisces between 7 and 13 degrees, this could have to do with your talents or something you've created. Okay, maybe you have an epiphany that pushes you through a challenge that you've been having in your creative sphere, or maybe blocks, even writer's block or something like that. Now, on Friday, let's move along to Friday. In the wee hours of the morning, Mars at 19 degrees is going to trine the moon in Aquarius. So a challenge that you've been having in your sector of siblings, networks of people, short distance travel, or just communication in general, it's going to see some sort of blessing come through a relationship. It could be a relationship with someone in your networks of people, a neighbor, a sibling. You know, something is being communicated to you in the wee hours in the morning, some type of blessing. Now, also on Friday, the sun in Libra at 22 degrees talks about talents. It talks about the arts being fruitful for you on that day. You could be recognized or rewarded for your talents, maybe even your wisdom, especially if you have placements in Libra between, I'd say, 19 and 25 degrees. That's going to aspect and bode wonderful for you. Okay, the blessings could really be coming in, especially with the trine from the sun in Libra at 22 degrees to the moon and Jupiter in Aquarius. Some type of lucky assistance or opportunities is aspecting you through a relationship. And it could be a relationship like a sibling. It could be communication with a sibling. It could be someone in your networks of people. It could go down during short distance travel. Either way, Friday is a really good day for blessings. Okay. Especially if you have those placements in Libra, in these degrees I've been talking about between 19 and 20, 19, not 19, but 16 and basically 16 and 25 degrees. It's going all the way through, so it's aspecting you. Cheers. Kudos to you. Now on Sunday, the sun in Libra at 23 degrees is where you can find happiness in your accomplishments. But all won't. Okay, remember that. Beware the green-eyed monster on Saturday, because it could be best that you steer clear of those who mean good, especially in your sectors of Cancer and Capricorn. If you have placements in Libra between 20 and 26 degrees, or Cancer or Capricorn, don't tell everybody your business at work. Don't tell everybody your secrets. Don't tell everybody about your health, where you're of service to people. Just keep mum's the word. Just don't even tell anybody anything on Saturday, because the haters are out. When I say they are out, they are out. Okay, and we got some squares going on that day, so you want to be mindful of that. Venus and Sagittarius at 9 degrees, a square in Pisces. You could see yourself overdoing it or overindulging, and we usually, when you overindulge, it's compensating for something else. So you need to look at another area to find out what's making me overdo it over here in this area. What am I compensating for? What am I filling this void for? And for you, it's your area of romance, play, creative endeavors, and children. And it's clashing with your area of shared finances. You're spending too much money on things you're passionate about. You're overindulging with sex or something like that. It's something in there where you're overdoing it, and you need to find out why you're overdoing it. Okay? Because we want to be balanced. Align those chakras. Find out what's affecting other areas. And, so you can work those things out. Now, if you have areas that you need to fix, there are ways, we're all energetic beings. There are ways that you can transmute energy from one area where you're having really fruitfulness, goodness coming in, and you can transfer it to another area and bring some of that energy over to where you're having lack in, where you're experiencing poverty consciousness or lack. But it's all about meditating, and I practice this a lot, transmuting energy. But you just have to be careful not to transmute too much energy out of the good area into the bad area. So it's a practice, you have to work on. You can hit me up in my inbox if you're interested in learning more about it, Anyway, I'll move on. Communication comes in through partnerships right around 10 degrees Libra. Okay. And it's aspecting the moon in Pisces at 10 degrees. So if you have any placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Libra and Pisces, you can expect some type of challenge being communicated to you, or an argument happening, maybe even with a Pisces person, maybe with someone about finances, about something you're passionate about sex or intimacy. You could be arguing with someone in your networks of people. You could be arguing during short distance travel. You could be arguing with a sibling. You could be just that communication there. Something is amiss there. But you really shouldn't be arguing with anybody, because once you start arguing, it takes you out of your square, knocks you out of alignment, and pushes your manifestations back. So, and you don't want that. You definitely don't want that. Ceres in Gemini at 11 degrees on Saturday is going to square the moon in Pisces at 11 degrees. If you have placements in Gemini or Pisces between 8 and 14 degrees, you can expect the nurturing you've been doing with friends and social groups into your goals to be on pause, blocked, or something being mucked up that has to do with shared finances, things you're passionate about. Even sex and intimacy, if you wanted to sleep with somebody and that was the goal, something is clashing there. Something needs to be reevaluated. Maybe you're giving too much. Maybe you're taking too much. Maybe you're being delusional about finances. Maybe you're being delusional about things you're passionate about. Maybe you're being delusional about sex or what you're seeing, because Pisces can, especially with Neptune there, can note illusions and delusions as well. And because it's directly aspecting a clash, that notes some type of illusions and delusions in the mix. So you need to reevaluate some things. Now, it's not all bad because on Saturday, some opportunity is going to surface, some sudden opportunity through career or whatever it is you master. If you have placements in Taurus or Pisces between 10 and 16 degrees, something shocking can come up for you. Some shocking assistance or opportunities through shared finances or things you're passionate about. Endings, new beginnings, sex, and intimacy. And at the same time, some type of commitment you have with it could be a Scorpio in home and family, or it could be just your area of home and family. Some type of commitment you have going on in home and family, your devotion to home and family, promises kept with home and family are being aspected, and they have to do with shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about. So a blessing can come your way on Saturday as it pertains to shared finances. Don't overdo it if you get some money coming in just because it's money coming in. Okay? I think that's all I have for you. Stay tuned for the tarot portion of your reading. I love you guys. Kings and queens, continue to be kings and queens. And don't let anybody try and knock you off your perch. Or don't let anybody knock you off your perch, because they're going to try. But, lions don't turn around for every barking dog. It's just that simple. Stay tuned for the tarot portion of your reading. Bye now. Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with the tarot portion of your reading for the week of October 10th, 2021. Now, your week is permeated by the Emperor card. And the Emperor card is basically, it's like, first of all, it could symbolize protection, that you are protected, number one, by your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Also, there could be somebody giving you some type of advice. Maybe there's some type of trustworthy male figure around you, some type of old-fashioned person who's good at building lasting structures or something like that, that's coming to give you some advice that's worth listening to, okay? Or maybe it's just aspecting a emperor type of person, okay? Now, this could be you. They could be asking you to be the emperor. And you're protected as the emperor since you're taking the emperor stance, or you could, like I said, have this advice coming in or someone coming in to help you with this. You could be dealing with an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person as well on the off side of things, or you could be a Aries, Moon, or Rising person as well. Now you have the sun aspecting you. So you have this positivity and goodness coming in within a partnership, whether it is with, you have the Empress card. So you're flourishing in this relationship. Now this could be for some of you that are having kids within a partnership. You're having a child, or you are having goodness come into the relationship you have with someone you see as the Empress. Okay, or maybe you're being seen as the Empress within a partnership, which is wonderful because you also have the Ten of Cups card, and that talks about a happy family. But the happy family is coming through because of clear thinking and intellect. Someone's clear thinking and intellect, someone delegating and problem solving so you can move forward, so the chariot can be moved forward. Okay, this could be also happening because of a Cancer person. The one that is delegating responsibilities and who's problem solving, or this could be you thinking clearly, delegating, and then driving forward, claiming your Ten of Cups, your happy family. Okay, because maybe you are this emperor. Okay, so you're forging forward, and you're actually very intuitive this week because you're using your subconscious and your higher powers of the mind to realize where you've been deceived in a relationship, or where you may have been deceiving someone else, where you have been deceived within a win, a some type of public recognition. Maybe you're seeing who is taking more from you or deceiving you. And you're knowing this, you're finding this out, it's becoming clear to you. Okay, so your challenge this week is this Six of Pentacles, this money, reward, gift, unexpected gift, some type of payout even. You looking at what you've invested, or looking at your investments through this payout, and being wise as to how you're going to use those. Okay, the King of Wands is a wise person. It's a person that doesn't make demand of others, but they're hardworking, they're compassionate, and they do give advice, but their presence is admired and appreciated. Now you're thinking in this situation, look at what I've invested here. Okay, what do I want to do with my investments? This is your challenge, not knowing maybe what to do, or maybe you're waiting for this payout to come in, and that is your challenge. Okay, you are honest, you are hardworking, and you deserve this payout, and you're waiting for it to get to you. Okay, now your advice is to be the emperor. Be the emperor, because you're getting some type of, either you're making a judgment on somebody. You have to examine your role in the situation if you are, but or a judgment is being passed on you. You're passing judgment on someone, or judgment is being passed on you. This is the advice. But either way, this second chance or this judgment is changing your world. Okay, now this is as it pertains to the Page of Wands, this situation. And the Page of Wands talks about somebody coming towards you with good communication, good news, but there's several things to pay attention to, because they come in with unbridled enthusiasm and things like that. And they're flighty, gossipy. It could even be a rumor. So you got to check the facts. You can't just take this person's word for it. You could even be getting some type of communication in the mail that you need to further about maybe even a home or some stability. But you need to check the facts. You need to make sure that this is correct so that you're making the right decision. Or this second chance that's coming in and changing your world, you need to make sure this is true. This is what's happening. Okay, even though I'm getting this information or this mail in, I need to check and make sure that that's what this is. So your advice is to either make the judgment to give a second chance, to someone, or research this second chance, or maybe find out about it, go in and, dig deeper to learn more about this second chance. Okay, that's going to change your world around, because you're already waiting, for these finances to come in, or wondering what to do with them. Maybe now's the time to make some type of choice about your stability, about your world, but you have a lot of information at your disposal and rumors going around, and you really need to make sure that you're putting in the work, putting your best foot forward as far as researching, okay, and not just taking people's word for it. All right. God bless you. You're happy. You have this happiness coming in for you, but it looks like you're kind of waiting for some money to come in. So that is what I have for you this week. God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.